Here's a very odd story. There is a state house member in Hawaii's State House of Representatives who has proposed a law, state law in Hawaii, to effectively ban the usage of cigarettes. Now, it's a little bit of a loophole wording, but what he's trying to do is make it so that the minimum age is the age of 100 years old to smoke cigarettes in the state of Hawaii. It's currently 21 years old, and the guy wants to make it 100. Seems like a bit of a radical shift. But here's what the Hill says. It says, a Hawaii state lawmaker has introduced a bill intended to effectively ban cigarette sales statewide. State House member Representative Richard Cregan's bill would raise the minimum smoking age, and he's a Democrat, by the way, incrementally each year to 30 in 2020, 40 in 2021, 50 in 2022, 60 in 2023, and 100 in 2024. So basically for like 3 years there, it's going to go up by 10, and then it's just going to take a 40-year jump after, in 2024. So it'll be 60 in 2023, and then in 2024, it'll be 100. And it says the current legal smoking age in Hawaii is 21. It says Cregan told the Hawaii Tribune Herald that he thinks the state is, quote, obliged to protect the public's health through stricter regulations on cigarettes. Quote, we essentially have a group who are heavily addicted, in my view, enslaved by a ridiculously bad industry, which has enslaved them by designing a cigarette that is highly addictive, knowing that it is highly lethal. So this is obviously a bad thing, okay? This obviously is not something really anybody's going to support. First of all, banning that isn't going to actually do anything. It's just going to make it a black market, just like it does with anything else you're going to ban like that. It's a very stupid idea. You don't want to make cigarettes a black market thing, okay? Don't go back. That's regressive. That's not progressive. That's regressive. We're going back in time. You want people going into the Walgreens. You want people going into a grocery store or wherever to buy cigarettes. You don't want them getting in a shady alleyway in some rundown area where there's, you don't want people doing that. It's a very dumb idea. Don't do it. Very stupid. But also, it's like, this is one of those things where it's like, okay, freedom. And I know it sounds cringy, but you should have the freedom to be able to smoke if you want to. It's not like you're harming other people if you choose to smoke a cigarette. You're kind of doing it. And you're going to, cigarettes obviously are not good for you, but it's up to you if you want to do that. I mean, you're an adult, I think the age of 21 is fine. I'm okay with the raise. I believe some states now have smoking at 21 instead of 18. I believe Cali raised that a couple years ago. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it being up to 21. Not up from 21, though. It has to stay at 21. It can't just keep going up like that. At the point of 21, if you want to smoke cigarettes, go ahead. But what he's saying about the cigarettes, I don't really know how you could combat the idea of it sort of being this sort of predatory type thing towards kids and stuff like that. I don't really know how you could possibly do that. But there should be like a push to, help people who, I guess a good remedy would be some sort of a free service of some sort to help people who are addicted with cigarettes, or also having some, institutions or plans to sort of target before they get addicted, so that before they even use it to kind of prevent. But I don't really know what you could do in that case, though. I don't really know. The PTA meetings definitely are not doing it. Those, I don't think it's PTA. I forgot what the acronym is, but, where the parents come together and they come into a class of like third graders and try to tell them why you shouldn't do this. Doesn't work. Not effective. There needs to be something else. But this certainly is not a good law. It's a really dumb one at that, and definitely do not support this.